soul's been sent to burn. Nowadays they've been calling, telling me soon gonna be my turn. Head down, walk with reason, know that when the daylight dies, gonna have to face my demons. Life of sin, a life of lies. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. Gonna lay by the river, gonna rest my eyes, 'cause I know this time tomorrow there ain't gonna be blue skies. I walk a lonely mile, so many years I roam. I'm sinking slowly, so low. Lord, won't you take me home? The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. Shallow grave by the riverside, marked off with a granite stone, and the date I died. Let down for no good reason, chose to walk the way I did, and now whatever I see coming up ahead, now the devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down.
Hello everyone, عيد مبارك جميعا. سليمان الأول اليوم وبلا منازع. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله علينا. And here we go. Yes, we are glass. There is a tournament tonight, you know. It's been a while. Okay, great. It looks like everything is just okay. The tournament will start in 18 minutes, and for the moment there is only me and Cyrus, I believe. No, that's not Cyrus. It's our other Iranian friend, Madridista. How's it going? And here we are. And I will play a couple of Blitz games till the tournament start. Let's go. صح عيدك حبيبي يا سليمان. حبيبي يا غلاس. حبيبي غلاس. Thank you, my friend, actually. It's a good, you know, opportunity to tell you thank you, غلاس. Anyway, yeah, bishop to c5, let's go. Okay. I cannot actually I push. If he goes here, I keep pushing. He goes here and I take. Yeah, he takes. I castle, but he can't take this. I always forget about this. That's nothing. If I push, he will take this. I can jump here. Or I take. And he takes. No. What about bishop here? Then check, take, check. And I think there is No, if he jumps here, he will be just fine. I think bishop here was a better idea, actually. Okay. Is everything okay? Is everything okay? It looks like everything okay, yeah. I take, he takes, I will have this. The thing is he will push. I think I'm going to take, if he takes. I think I need to retreat to the bishop or bring the bishop here. If he push, that's not a problem. I'll just jump with the knight here. Ryan, عيدك مبروك حبيبي يا سليمان. Here she is. How's it going? Okay, I put the pawn and he will push. I push. That will be enough. If he push, I'll take. If he takes, that's not a problem, I think. I jump here, he takes my queen. That's not good. Yeah, no shit. Wait. If I move my queen, he will take the knight and I will take the rook. That's not a problem. Let's go. برافو شكيب. ليلى. كيف الحال ليلى؟ كيف الحال؟ لا. That's my brother's wife. She's in the house actually. It's the Eid and I am asking her how's it going. Bishop. Take. That's not it. Pin on the knight is always a good idea, so let's go. I take, and he takes. Is that even a problem? I push. No, I take. He takes with the queen. But if I move, I'll be fine. No, I won't. I go here. I retreat. And he push, and I go here. I think. Yeah, maintain the pressure, you know. I take, he takes. I take, I lose this. I don't have that. That's nothing. Maybe that's a move. Yeah, it can be a move. You know what I think? I think I can take the knight and he cannot take with his queen because there is a rook here. And that's a good outpost for my... Okay, wait. Let me take this first. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Yeah, I'm going to take that. He didn't resign. Okay. Knight, threaten this. That's a fork and losing his rook. The game supposed to be collapsing now for him. I don't know. Guys, are you joining the arena? Okay, let me take that rook first. Yeah, I'm going to take that. He takes, I take. If he take with a pawn. Okay, rook. Taking this. This rook will be a free rook, you know. I take, and I take. No, I put the pawn, but he keep pushing. I push and he keep pushing. What about? Just, no. I need my queen to be in a more active square, okay? So what about... okay, queen here. Nanod and long time no see. Hello? Okay. I push and he takes. Yeah, I'm threatening this. I will try to simplify the matter. I don't have a lot of time, by the way. وقتك يا معلم والله والله معك حق سليمان. I cannot take because of the knight, I understand that. So, how we do this? Check, only because it's available. if he goes here, I push and he takes. Wait. Check and you take? No. I take. If you take with the knight, I will take with the queen. That's simplifying the matter. Hello, Grass Smoker. How's it going? There is a tournament, by the way. If you guys going to join, it's the right time. It's pinned in the live message, like usual. You know the drill. So let me take this first. I can't take this pawn. I cannot take this. Of course I cannot. Push on the pawns. Okay. That's a free knight. Why not just resigning? Why not just resigning? Okay. Rook and check. Yeah. Check. Mate, I think. But if you push the pawn, yeah. Yeah, he pushed the pawn, of course he did. Okay, let me push. If you push, I keep pushing. If you take, I'll take. Yeah, if he takes, I'll take with a check, of course, or not. I'm going to take. That's a check. 20 seconds, I don't have time. Okay, check. 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 Mate. Great. 9 minutes before the tournament starts. 9 minutes. And there is only 2 players in the tournament. Your call. Splash. What's up, good people of the chat? How's it going? How's it going, Splash? Hertz. 2 free pawns. Hello, Hertz. Yeah, let's go. If you are going to join this the tournament, now is the right timing, okay? So your call. Okay. I wish one day I start pushing this pawn. I wish. Oh, why I always allow him to go for this? I push, he take, and I take, and he cannot take. I understand that. No, take. I'm going to take with a check. Oh, now he is adding another force. What about I attack, he takes, I take, he takes, and I take. Yeah, let's go. If he takes, I'll take. He takes, I take. No. I take, and he takes, but I take. No. I blew it. As simple as that. If he goes here, I keep pushing. I lose my rook. I think he missed the best move here. Wait, I take and he takes, and that's fine. What about I take and he pin my bishop? No. He's going to pin the bishop anyway. I take the pawn. He goes here. I take, he take with a check. That can be a problem. If I take, he takes this with a... He is not going to take. Let me take that pawn. I'm losing the bishop anyway, right? Rakshan, عيد مبروك حبيبي, تسلم والله حبيبي. كيف الحال ركشان؟ Okay. Somehow, I'm having a decent position here. Okay, I'm not down material. I'm not. I think I will just push this pawn and I will try to yeah, he blew it. I push, take the bishop the moment he goes here. He doesn't have this square anymore. I challenge that rook and I will win this. Wow. Yeah, let's go. Uh-huh. Yeah. Let's challenge that rook. Check, and I'm going to take this. Or I bring the other rook. I lose this pawn. I lose this pawn. I lose this pawn. Alright, I'm just going to take a pawn. I'm losing something anyway. Fuck. I push check. He goes here or something. No, I don't have this because of this bishop. If he takes with the bishop, I'll take and I take. No, you are not. Rook here. Okay. This bishop is so annoying. Yeah, that's a very annoying bishop. But he's not going to keep that bishop there, right? Forever, right? Yeah, I will just, you know. Let me challenge that rook. If take. You will win this pawn, I understand, but I will win another pawn, maybe. Okay. Check. I don't have that. Okay. Check, I go here and he takes. What's the best move here? Okay, so he doesn't go for this check. Man, why you keep saying challenge this rook? I'm trying to simplify the matter. I'm sorry because I'm coughing, by the way. I'm sorry about that. No. Okay. If I attack the rook, he takes this pawn. How? I go here. I don't have to worry, right? I don't. Rook to f7. I can challenge the rook now. It's gonna be taking the rook or losing something. Let's go. Okay. I think I can win this. Okay, I'm going to take that. Or not. Okay. I cannot actually touch this bishop. I cannot. I take and take. I push. I take and take. You know what I think? Let's push this pawn. He will take. I lost on time. I think I had the solution, but I don't know what happened. Let's, yeah, the tournament will start, by the way. There is only 2 players in the tournament, by the way. There is only 2 players in the tournament, so I don't think the tournament will start like that. And I don't know. I know I am, theoretically speaking here, I'm winning, but I didn't know the moves, and I didn't have time. ضيعت كثير وقت. صح سليمان. Well, I was distracted by the fact that, you know, the tournament will start in 30 seconds actually. 30 seconds, and اللينك باش شغال. عليك الدخول في هاوكاي كلوب، هاوكاي تشيس كلوب. Yeah. David, play fast, you are too slow. Yeah, that can be true, unfortunately. I don't think the tournament will start. If it doesn't, I don't know. Apparently I will make another one or something. Or I will just play Blitz. Because, okay, it will start in 6 seconds. عسلامة فاروق، كيف الحال فاروق? How can I join the tournament? You join Hawkeye Club, and okay, the tournament is aborted. It can't start with 2 players, so the tournament actually is aborted. So okay, I will keep playing Blitz till you guys make a decision, but I'm not going to play against this guy. Thank you very much. Fuck off. Hello Tanwir, how's it going? Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum assalam Tanwir. How you doing, my Indian friend? E4, let's go. This time I will just focus. Christian, wie geht's? Bishop, castling. Can you start a new one? Yeah, I can. It's just I need to be sure that you guys want a tournament. Yeah, I will make one. I go to the center, I think. If he moves that knight, he's not going to move that knight, not for the moment. I don't have that. Should I take? I think. Bishop. And there is some Greek gifts idea. Retreating, I think, here, protecting this pawn. And wow, I am lagging. I push, I lose. No, I don't. That's nothing, that's nothing, that's nothing. That's nothing, so I will just push the pawn. Am I lagging? Hello, just subscribed. Thank you very much, Shizom. Thank you very much, that's sweet of you. I think I'm going to push. That's a check. I will slide the king to the h file and life is good. Let's go. I'm sorry. So the plan is I understand what is he trying to do here. Check, I take, and you take with the queen. What about I go here? If you take here, I'll take here. Let me calculate this. If you jump here, I'll take. He takes with the queen. If I move my bishop here, check. I take with the rook. He takes with the queen. Check. He takes and check. After that, I will have something, I think. I'm not so sure about this. I'm not so sure about this plan, but I'm going for it. I mean, if he takes, it's fine. It will be just an exchange. If he jumps here, I'll take with the rook. I'll give him the rook. He takes with the queen. I will sacrifice the bishop. Check. I think he saw it. Yeah, I think he saw it. check, take and check, then I bring my queen here. No. I will need my queen in the lightest square. So it's gonna be check, takes and check, then I go here. No. If he play knight to f3 and he dead, that's stopping the Greek gift and stopping every idea, you know. You know, I think I'm going to sacrifice the rook. I mean, it's not sacrifice, that's taking his knight. After he takes with a pawn, it's a weakness. I still have this. Life is good. I want to ask you guys about the quality of the streaming. Is everything okay? No lag, no nothing. That will be enough. No, it's not. That's a mistake. I take it. Take with a knight. Check. Okay. What about check? Wait. Check. Take with a knight, and I take. What about I check and he take with the king? He cannot. What about check and he moves his king? Check. He takes. No. I will need to move on the way. This bishop can be annoying. How we do this? No, not like that. I can't retreat to the knight. No. Check. He goes there. No. Maybe queen? He will attack me with his rook. And I will retreat. Yeah, let's go. No lag. Okay, thank you, Rilas. Okay, that's enough. I still think about sacrificing the rook here. Okay. Let me take this. Okay, I am lagging actually. A little bit maybe, but I am lagging. Okay. You know I can take with a check, right? Yeah, check and he goes here. Check. He takes. No. Wait. Check. He takes. Check. No. Wait. Wait. I'm not so sure about what should I do here. What about retreating here with my queen? If he takes, that's a checkmate. Literally checkmate. He cannot take this. And there is nothing I should be afraid of for the moment. That's an M1 if he takes. Check, he will take here. Check. Wait. I attack the queen, he takes the knight. And that will be a checkmate? No, it won't be. Check. He takes. Check. He takes here. Shit, that's not good. That ain't good. Okay, I'm going to lose some time apparently. What if he takes here with his queen? That's not a checkmate. This is just losing a knight. Oh no. That will be discover and check, I think. Check. He does have that. Yeah. Or not. I lost on time. I'm so sure that I had him. Let's analyze the game. Okay. Let's analyze the game. I want to analyze the game. I want to analyze the game. Hello, Lewis. I got this. Actually, I had a brilliant move. Sacrifice on the rook was a brilliant move. Yeah, let's not focus on just the brilliant move. Okay, I played a king's gambit, a solid one, I believe. According to what I see, okay, alright. A couple of mistakes, of course. I'm just a human being. Yeah. Alright. Okay. That's a brilliant, okay. And that's a miss. What was the best move here? Taken here. And if he takes, you simply take. Why I was afraid of this exchange? And I am... no, I don't take, actually. If he takes, that's a checkmate. What the hell I'm talking about? Okay. Alright. Yeah. Mission failed. I really had him. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. That's Smith Murray. And that's Smith Murray gambit. I'm going to take knight, I think. Knight, bishop maybe, or maybe bishop, and I jump here. I don't have bishop here anymore, so it's gonna be bishop to c4, and I will castle. That's it. Rivaldo, how's it going? Arena start yet? It was the time to start, and the system just aborted the arena because we didn't have enough. We didn't have enough players in it. So check, you take, and check. Then check. No, I take and you take. Wait. I take, you take here. No. What about I sack, you take, I take, if you take, I'll take. No. I sack the bishop, if he takes here, I'll go for this check. I'm so tempted to play it, I'm going to sacrifice the bishop. If he takes... I will have a knight here after this check. If I go for this check and he push, I will take the pawn with the knight. If he takes with his pawn, I will take his rook. I think I am winning. So, check. If he push, I sack the knight. If he takes, I'll take his rook. Or, I can simply... yeah, that's it. That's it. Now he does have this check, I understand that, but that's not really a problem. I will just move my king here or something, and I have discover and check. But that's a move, that's definitely a move. No, actually, that's not a move. Let me tell you what's this. That's a check. If you block with his queen, I'll take his queen. I'm taking this knight. No. 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 I'm taking his rook. I think. Yeah, I'm taking his rook. Now I don't have that, but I do have this, and I can castle alongside, you know. Why are you sacking so many pieces? Well, I'm not into the boring chess, you know. I like the aggressive chess, you know. He takes the knight, I'll take, and if he takes, I'll take. No. I pin the knight. If he takes, I'll take. If he takes, I cannot take. But if I put pressure here and he takes, I'll take. What if I put here my knight? If he takes, I'll take. But if he takes, I'll take. If he takes, I cannot take. It's the best move here. I don't have that. I think I pin the knight and he takes, then I jump here. I think. Okay, let's go. If he takes, knight. And that's a check. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is a check. Yeah, I'm threatening this, and I am threatening this. If he takes, I'll take his queen, actually. That's a check. He needs to move. I'm taking his rook. That's a check, right? Yeah. I think I am winning this one. أحمد كيف الحال يا أحمد؟ عيدك مبروك يا أحمد. أحمد. Did Dimitri show up? Dimitri? Did Dimitri, our Russian friend, did that Russian friend show up yet? I take, he take, I take, and he take, and I take. Is there another way? That's not I take, he take, I take, he take, and I take with a check. I'm up a rook, but I lost 2 pieces, so I need to do something about this. I push and I push. No. That's nothing, right? It's nothing yet. I can push the pawn, but that's a very slow tactic. And him moving his king, that was a good move. حبيبي أحمد تسلم. عيدك مبروك. I take, he take, I take, and he take, and I take. I can't jump here if he moves. I'll take here if he takes. I'll take. No. He cannot move his knight anyway, right? He cannot, right? He cannot. Well, if he moves his knight, I'll take. That's not even a threat on my queen. And this is protected. No, it's not. No, it's not. He can use this against me, you know. So he takes here. If I take, he can't take. I cannot take because of his queen, you know. What's the best move here? I'm cancelling. If he takes here, I'll take here. If he takes here, I will push. I think. Arslan, how's it going? Hey Hawkeye, I just saw a mention from a couple. Yeah, Saber, I remember. Yeah, it was me apologizing for something, yeah. Thank you very much, actually, I did read your comment, that's sweet of you. I take. If he takes, I'll take. Yeah, but what if he takes here? Well, that's a good question. I can go here, and that's pinning the bishop. Or I can take, and if he takes, I'll take. No, he will take back. That's not good. But, what about this check? Yeah, what about this check? If he goes here, that's nothing. That's pinning the bishop. It's not really pinning the bishop, it's he will move his queen here. Maybe I take. I take. Okay, I'll go back here. By the way, I'm going to lose on time again. If he moves his king, and I think well, I keep pushing. No. I needed this open file, but I don't have it. If he moves his knight, that's very... yeah, exactly. Okay, let's push the pawn. Why not taking this pawn with a check? Well, that's an investment, you know. Pushing the h file was a move. I mean, it's a move that I won't regret. Except that I am going to lose on time, you know. Yeah, let me take this with a check. He doesn't have this, but he does have that, but that's not a problem. Careful, careful, careful. I think I should take this. If you take, I will have this check, I think. If he blocks, that's a check. No, it's not. I push and I push, I think. That's the best thing I can do. I go for this check. He does have that. He does have it, yeah. Wait, isn't it this? Wait, wait, wait. Check. No, 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 no. I blew it, 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 I blew it. I think he's forced to go here and check. I think he's forced to go here. And... please tell me that's a checkmate. No, it's not a mate. He can't take the knight. No! المايك مطفي يا شكيب. فاك المايك مطفي. يلا مش مشكلة. تيز تشيك ميت. انا اسف يا شباب، انا اسف، يبدو لي بالغلط دست على ال I'm sorry about that and I wasn't yeah, I think I'm doing just fine now. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's go. I was speaking like a crazy person for almost 10 minutes, I think. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. نسيت الميكروفون سير. Shit. Let me push this spawn. Yeah, let me take this pawn. He can take this. No, he cannot as much as the knight here. I think I'm going to push him to go here. No. Bishop. Here. Castling. Yeah. Check. No. No. Knight. If take, I'll take. Yeah. Let me go with my knight. He doesn't have this. No, actually he does. No, he doesn't. Wait. Wait. I take with the pawn. Or with the bishop. With the bishop. Actually, with the bishop. I have this. This. Okay. 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 Wait. That has to be winning move. If you push this pawn, that's a checkmate. That's a free knight. That's a free knight. He cannot take with the pawn because it's pinned. And I can go for this check. He takes here and a check and he goes here. And that's a checkmate. Say again. I check him with the bishop. If you take with the rook, I will take. Wait. 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 Check. If he takes with the rook, that's check. But if he. Okay. Check. Check and he takes. What about check? He goes here. Check. No. Wait. Wait. I attack his queen. I think. No. Check. He goes here. I bring the queen. That will be something. Yeah. Check. He goes here. Wait. 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 No. I need to connect the rooks and I need, you know. So if I go here, I'm not threatening mate. I'm not. He takes. Check, he takes. Alright. But. That's definitely a move. That is not an idea that I can worry about now. Should I take? He takes with the queen. I bring the rook. No, you're not. I push the pawn. He's thinking about this, by the way. And besides, if he moves his bishop, that's losing his rook. So I don't think that's a good idea anyway. What about I go here and here? Yeah, it looks like a move. Let's go. Wait. He will take this pawn. So what? Let him take. Let him take, I think. Yeah. If he takes here, I go here. Alright. Uh-huh. What about he brings his bishop? That's losing his rook, as I said. Wait. Wait. Is that a checkmate? Is that a checkmate? That's also a checkmate. Yeah, that's a checkmate. Great. Yeah. Let's move to the next game. Okay, it looks like I started to win. Great. By the way, I would love if we have an arena. So what about I make another one? Okay, knight. Let's I pushed the pawn, I think. Or I strike to the center. If you take, I'll take with knight. If you take, I'll take with my queen. Yeah, let's strike to the center. I'm going to take with a knight. He takes with the knight, I'll take with my queen. Check, he takes here, and that's a thing? No, it's not. What about I go here? Wait. Check if he takes. I don't have that. I don't. What about I jump here? No. I go here. If he takes, I'll take. No. If I take, he take with the bishop. That's not good. You know what I think? Let's just strike to the center. If he takes with the knight, I'll take with my queen. As I said, I can put the pawn. If he take here, I'll take here. Then I keep pushing this. If he takes here, I'll take here. If he take here, this is still a problem. No, it's not actually. Let me tell you something. I push the pawn. Or not. What do you mean? No, you're not. Check. If he takes with the pawn, I'll take here. He take here. No. I take here. If he take here. No. I go here. No, you don't. Let me push this pawn. If he push, I will simply take. If take, I'll take, and he cannot take back. If he takes with the pawn, I take with the pawn, and that's an open file for my rook, and he needs to move that knight, and that's not sacrificing the bishop. It will be a check. But he played this move, which is protecting this. So how we do this? I attack the knight. Nah, I go here, but he takes. No. What about check if he takes? I'm not so sure about what's happening here. Is there a lag? Am I lagging, guys? Am I lagging? Yeah, I think I am lagging. Okay, the network these days is being so... Alright, let me forget about it. I retreat with the bishop, otherwise that's losing the bishop. Bishop, I take the knight, I think. He's attacking my queen. But that's not a problem. Uh-huh. Did I just lose my knight? Yeah. I lost my knight. The knight is not protected. But he didn't see that. Great. So how do this? I would say I would sacrifice here. But after he takes with this pawn, he cannot take with the bishop because he's pinned. I have no plan for it. But here, take. No. I go here? No. What about just bishop? No. You take, I take. That will simplify the matter actually, yeah. I go here. He knows that I am... Actually, the bishop is protected by the knight. Why would he take with the bishop? That's a very good bishop. It's okay, he took. Knight, if take, check, and taken this. No. I jump here. If he takes, I'll take with my queen first. No. I jump here with the knight. If he takes, I go for this check. If he goes here, there is... his queen will be in danger, but if he goes here, I'll take with discover and check or something. I think. Isn't it this losing his queen? No, he will push this pawn. What about I go here? As I said, no. No. I attack. He push. how to do this. I'm going to retreat with the rook. And I am still having the file, and I still have the idea, so yeah. Maybe bishop? No, it's not. It's not the idea. Okay, wait. I can take, and I will have this. Yeah. That's losing his queen. And attacking the knight. Knight, that's not gonna happen. No, actually, that was a very good move, because that's losing the fucking bishop. Shit. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yep. I love to think that I am attacking his bishop, and you know, that's putting pressure on the knight here. I didn't slide the king to the h file. Oh my god, I always forget about sliding the king to the h file, where you know, no checks, no. I can't take the knight. He takes the queen. No, I take and he takes. Check. He goes here. That's nothing. Literally nothing. I don't have a check or something. I don't. So how do this? I can go here, but that's losing the knight. I take here and check or something. No check, but no. Yeah, I lost a piece. If I take here, we'll take with a pawn, of course. Shit, that's not good. That ain't good. Okay, for the moment he cannot take the knight, and if I pin the knight to the queen, he cannot use his knight to take this, because I'm going to take his queen. So maybe I take and he take and I take. No, maybe I take, and if he take, or he can just do this. Yeah, that's a good move, actually. That's a good move. Yeah, that's a good move. Taking the knight, and yeah, it will be like, are you threatening my queen? I am going to take with the queen. That's a good move. So I take and you take. I take and he slide his rook to the safety. I fucking blew it. I fucked up. I'm not going for another exchange. Actually, I'm going to lose on time. I have only 7 seconds. That's bad. Shit. Okay. I take. If you take with a pawn, that's winning the knight. I love to think so. I'm going to lose. Alright, we are doing this. We are doing this. Yeah. Oh, okay. We are doing this. Yeah. Yeah. We are doing this. Okay. لا وسالي وسالي. Okay. Okay. I'll do it. Okay, let's go. No overthinking, let's go. E4. Shit, my ears. Smith Mora Gambit, let's go. That's the push variation. It's an asshole variation, but it's a variation. Let's go. Knight, knight. Hello, Nimble, how's it going? Pushing is always an option. I push. He doesn't have this, right? He doesn't, yeah. And he doesn't have this. He doesn't have this, and he will have that option. Maybe attacking, and he will push. I will push. If he goes here, and he did, I push again. No, you don't. You push this pawn. No, you don't. You castle, I think. That's nothing. That's nothing. He cannot take. Yeah, let's just castle. Yeah. I don't cap. كيف الحال? I push the pawn. If he takes knight. Knight. It's not going to work. But it is time to develop. And he is putting another force here. That's natural move. I can push this pawn. No, I will jump here first. If he takes, I'll take. If he takes, I'll take. But if I jump here and he... Okay. 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 What about I jump here? No. Yeah. No. Yeah, I jump here. Then I push this pawn. If he takes, I attack the queen. No. No. But if I go here and he takes, isn't it this attack and he will take here? I take with a check, he takes it. Nah. Okay, here we are. I started to jump like a cowboy now. Actually, I can retreat here, challenging his knight. If he takes, I will take. And he cannot take because I still have a bishop. If he takes here, it's the same equation for the moment. I will take, after he take, I will take, and yeah, life is good. So, wait. I put another force here. As a matter of fact, what I needed is to support the bishop. I put my queen here, then I will have this aggressive pawn push. And I lost it. And that's okay, actually. Wait. I am attacking the knight. I am threatened to push this pawn. Or I am not. So I take and he takes. What did he take? Just a pawn. Wait. He's a threat on my queen. I need to take. You're a pain in the ass, aren't you? I don't have that. No, I don't. Isn't it this? Pinning the knight to the queen. Yeah, and he can push this. Okay, the bishop is no longer supported. But... maybe just pushing the pawn. Yeah, maybe just pushing the pawn. Now I will have this. Take with a check, it takes here. What does this buy me anyway? I mean, I'm so obsessed with pushing this pawn, you know. But I'm not so sure that this will buy me anything. It's a move anyway. It's a okay. You know what I think? You know what I think? Instead of supporting the bishop, I had to push this pawn. The knight is pinned. He cannot move. The queen is not protected. I had to push this pawn. That's winning the knight. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I missed it. I missed it. I can't push now. Nothing. 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 He will have that actually. I go here. He takes with the. He will take with the knight. Okay. So let me push the knight so I can retreat with the bishop here, you know. Yeah, I think that's a move now. Maybe I can win something with it. I mean, that's a move, right? If he moves his queen, maybe I can take this. No, I cannot. غسان كيف الحال؟ I can't believe that I lost this opportunity. I go here. Shit. Shit. I had a good opportunity to win a piece, and I missed it. Okay. I go here and check. Wait. If I go here, he takes, and that's losing his queen. What the hell I'm talking about? Yeah. Attacking the queen. And that's a check. But he will just move. This is not gonna buy me anything, actually. Shit, that's not good. Your knight is free. Yeah, but for the moment, there is a danger levels. I'm attacking his queen. Okay, no, I don't have that. I don't have that anymore, because he will take with his queen. This is protecting the knight and attacking the queen. And his knight is free. Okay. I need to be faster. I go here this time. Yeah. I take. He is forced to take with his king. I think. And check, he takes and check. No. My knight is not free, but his knight is. Remember? Remember? Yeah. I take with the check, he takes here, check. I take with the check, he takes check. If he goes here, check and losing his queen. Yeah, let's go, check. But he can go here, I forgot about that. And I lost the opportunity of taking a free knight. Shit, that's not good. Yeah, that ain't good. That was a greedy move from me. Yeah, that was a fucking greedy move from me. But that's okay. Let me go here. And now my knight is so free. Okay, I blew it. I blew it. I blew it. I blew it. And that's losing another piece. Sometimes I don't understand myself. Sometimes I just don't understand myself. الخرب قال عبها انت امك اللي طلعي عليك كلب السوق. طلعي عليك حقيري تافه. تزيد لحظة أخرى لأن نحط لك وجهك في الإكران اللي طلعي عليك. Alright, let's go. Okay. No, I don't have that. Not with this knight here. Okay, let's go. Taking the pawn. Let me take this. Check. He does have that. Yeah, I think that's winning a bishop now. I'm taking with the bishop actually. I take with the bishop. He takes the knight, I'll take with the check. No. No. Check. He goes here and knight. No. Knight. A knight. That will be enough. If he takes, I'll take with the rook and I'm up a piece. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Check. He goes here or here. You know what I think? Rook. Check. If he goes here, I retreat. Okay. He doesn't have this. If check, he goes here. Yeah. If check and he goes here. No, I don't have that actually. Not with that knight there. Knight protected and check. Okay. You can't keep pushing, by the way. Check? He goes here and check? Nah. Check? He doesn't have this or that, that's his only move and check. No, check, he takes the knight. You know what? Check. Check. Mate! Yeah, that's checkmate, okay. Okay. That's a weird variation. In an opening that I don't know. Check and he push. Knight. No. Bishop if take, I take with a check, I think. Knight? If you take knight. No. I take here, you take here. No. Knight. And knight. Okay, bishop. If take, I'll take with the bishop. If check, you push and I take. No. He does have the knight here to support this square. Alright. No, I can't take. If you take, I'll take and you will take. Okay, so I do this. I'll just develop my pieces, not gonna lie. This is getting so weird. I'm going to take that. If you take with a pawn, I will just... Yeah. Okay. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have this. Great. I don't have that. No, I don't. I take with a pawn, isn't he? Yeah. But I'm afraid I still need... No, I don't. Check if you push. I'll sacrifice if you take, that's a check. But he played that move. That will be enough for the moment. Check. Yeah, he can push actually. Supported by the bishop and da-da-da-da-da-da. If he goes here, it will be check and check and check and da-da. Yeah, I think I'm going to push if take. Yeah, let's go. I don't think he will take. No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay. Takes with the pawn. Why I am insistent on this? Why? I take, he takes. I need to put another force on this pawn. I don't have that. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. I'm trying to force things here, and that's not good. Okay, I'm protecting this. I go here, if you take, I'll take. I go here, if you take, I'll take with a pawn. What about I take here, you take here, I'll take here? No. I will need his queen to get the fuck out of the way. His queen is so annoying. I want to get rid of his queen. Knight? No. Knight and knight, no. Knight if take, take. And he cannot push. If take, take. No, you know what I think? You know what I think? I'll just connect the rooks, okay? Now, if I take and you take, no. Yeah, and here we are. Okay, you know what? Of course, taken with this pawn, not with this one. Otherwise, it will be a fork. This pawn is no longer pinned to the king moved. If he puts this pawn, I take. If he doesn't, I will bring the bishop. No, the bishop is not supported. But. No. Knight and knight. Yeah, that can be a move, yeah. Let's go. Knight and knight, you know. Hello from America. Hello, Sex Rivera. How are you doing? I believe I saw you before. How's it going? Okay. Attacking the rook and attacking the bishop. Of course, he's not going to take with his. I take and he takes here. Isn't it this losing? He's a queen. I suppose. And he resigned. Great, let's move to the fucking next game. Yeah. Okay, knight. Okay. Let's pin that knight. Yeah, I think I can take knight and knight. That's the plan for the moment. The knight is no longer pinned, but he cannot take this. If he takes this, you know. I think I'm going to take that. If you take with the bishop, what's the best move here? Jumping with the knight, cancelling. That's not scary, not for the moment. I can try to pin this knight, but he will play this. I take here, you take here. Let me just castle and push this pawn. Or not. No, I don't have that. Bishop, if take, take. If I take here, that doesn't change anything. But if I push, that will be a problem. Knight, knight. I push, he take, take. Bishop here, if take, take. Did I just lose this pawn? Well, didn't happen. I think he will retreat here. Or not. I take, he take. Okay, I understand that. What about I go here and then thread this, and he will take here, and I take. What about I bring my bishop here? If he take, that will be a check. He goes here. No. I sack the bishop here, he takes here, I go here. I'm not threatened mate. I take here, he take the bishop. You know what I think? Let me go here with my queen. If he takes, I'll take. If he push, I'll take. But he will take with his knight. I had to take that knight when I had the chance. Okay, I think I can take. If take, take. Yeah, and I still have this, I think. What about I go here? He push. I don't have this. But if I go here and he push, I will have this and this. Or not. I go here and he takes. I take. I'm not gonna be threatened mate. Because he will move his rook. So what's the best move here? I would say push on this pawn, but this pawn is pinned. So how we do this? I go I go here. And here. And here. It can help, yeah. Okay, so let's do this knight. But he can play this move, and that's spinning the knight to the rook. And if I try to protect the rook, he will take my rook. Or not. I don't know why he's playing like that. He can take this, by the way. I'm not so sure. Should I go here? Wait. Wait, I go here. If he brings his rook. No. I go here. I think. Knight, maybe. No? Knight. I go here. If take, that's a check. Yeah, I think that's a move. Yeah, that can be a move. If you push this pawn, I go here. I attack. He cannot take with the queen. If he takes here, I'll take here. No, I don't have that. And I need to get out of the pit. Wait. 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 What about I jump here? He takes. And that's spinning his... No, it's not. Attack. And he's a queen, I think. So he doesn't have this or this. But he does have that. That's a thing. No. And not gonna lie, I need my queen now. I'm not going for that exchange. Maybe I go here. If you push, check. Wait. I think, yeah. Alright. If I take here, he can take with a pawn, he can take with a queen, he can take with rook, he can take with whatever he wants. What about I bring my bishop here? If he takes here, I don't have this check or something. Okay, he brought every fucking member of his family, you know, to this attack. That's danger levels. But he does have this square. Oh. I take, and he take, I don't have that. I lost this attack. What about I sacrifice the knight here? Am I threaten anything? Yeah, mate on one. If I sacrifice, he takes here. He will ask for an exchange. And I'm threatened nothing, literally nothing. I'm not putting pressure on anything. On his queen. Yeah, but if I sacrifice my knight here, he will take here with the bishop, asking for a trade. It's a win-win move. I retreat. If he takes with the bishop, I will take, and that's attacking directly his queen. He doesn't have this. Yeah, he does have that, but yeah. If he takes, I think he needs to take. I think I'm going to take with... No, I'll take with the rook and bring the rook here. Or maybe I take and that's... Wait. Wait. Jump. If he takes... Check. He will have this. What about a jump? I jump here. I'm going to lose on time. Yeah, I'm going to lose on time. Yeah, I'm going to lose on time like usual. Yeah, isn't this what I do? I lose on time? Yeah, let's go. Yeah. No, I'm going all in. I put the pony take here. No, I cannot even take back because the pony is pinned. Now I can go here and he will push and that's losing my bishop because that's a check. I think I will just push this pawn. I can jump here, I think. No, I cannot. Wait, wait. Okay, that's a checkmate. No, it's not, it's not. As much as this pawn here, but it's... Wait, it takes with the check now. Fuck me. Okay, he cannot take here, not for the moment, but threaten this, I think. Okay, please work, please work. Shit. And that's a checkmate. I'll be right back. حكم محلول. Yeah, that was close. The last game was a little bit, you know, I was under pressure of the time and stuff, and let's move to the next game. I really wanted to make a tournament tonight. We will make it tomorrow, everyone. سليمان هل هي النهاية؟ تعادل شكلها between the two grandmasters. Splash feels balmy. What's that? E4 E5. Bishop, bishop, knight. Max Lounge. Vienna. Vienna. Okay. I will just cancel now. I will push the pawn. That's opening the file for the bishop. Theory, 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 theory. Bishop. Okay. So, how we do this? I will challenge the bishop. If he jumps with the knight, I'll take with the bishop. Yeah, I'm going to take. I jump with the knight here. If you take here, I'll take with the bishop. I still have the bishop targeting this. That's nothing actually, but you know, beh. If you push the pawn, I keep pushing. I control the center, or I take. That's opening the file for his rook. We don't help our opponent on developing his pieces. It's like helping your opponent on making a plan, you know. Part of chess, you need to make your opponent always confused about attacking you, finding a way to attack you, so I'm not helping him. If I take, that's taken with the pawn, and that's opening the file for his rook. I push, if take, knight. If you take, I'll take. That's opening the file for my rook. So I push. If he takes, I'll take. I can push the pawn. This pawn is blocked. I don't have to worry about it. Life is good. He took. And he pushed. I push. He take. I'll take. I still going to have 3 connected pawns. But if I push and he take, that's fixing the... Yeah, I'll push. If he take, that's fixing the double pawn stuff. And I can push, and that's kicking the bishop. If he goes here, yeah, I push. I will have a very good center. Actually, I'm winning here, I think. Knight. No, that's losing the knight. I push. If take, I take. And he takes. No. Wait. I need to rotate the knight. I go here. Then I push. If you take, I will have the knight here. That's a very bad place for the knight. But... I need to push this pawn. I need to get rid of that. Wait, I push, if take, I take, and I push, and the knight go here. I think I'm going to push. I mean, that's not a free pawn, it's protected by the knight. Yeah, I can push. I push, the bishop can go here, or can go here. Doesn't matter. I have a strong center. Check and win a pawn. If he attacks my queen, I take another pawn. I can challenge the queen at a certain point. Yeah. Okay, check. He goes here. Or I can go here with my queen. No, I cannot, I cannot. I'm going to take that. If he attacks me, I will just go here. Yeah. Because that's... Robin, because that's a Blitz. That's a Blitz. It's not the same thing. I take. Or I take. I take. I can take. And I'll be threatened something here. But if I take with the rook, he will attack my queen. I take with the rook, he take with the bishop. And that's an exchange. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I'm threatening something here. It's not a mate. He will retreat. to the... Knight. Then knight. I think he blew it. Knight? Okay, I'm playing a silent killer move here. I do have this check. If he goes here... Check. No. No. Yeah, check. He goes here. Knight. Threaten mate on one. I have a question. What about pushing this pawn? No, that's a very slow tactic. If I don't put pressure right now, he will organize his guards and, you know. Knight. I can sack the knight here. Or not. Yes, I can sacrifice the knight. I will have this check. It's an empty check, but it's a check. Okay. He sacked his rook. Wait. Check? No, it's not check. Yes, wait. Check. He goes here. Okay. Wait. What about I go here? No, check. Wait. Okay. If I make a battery, he will go for this check. I will be forced to take. And he take and thus losing his queen. I'm doing just fine. Let's go to the battery. If he go for this first trade, I take. If he takes his queen, that's losing his queen. If he doesn't, that's literally losing his queen. I'm taking his breathing room. I blew it. If I take... Why did he resign? If I take his rook, that's a back rank. No, it's not! Haha, you. I take the queen. If check, I'll take his queen. That's not a back rank. أخي لا صار كان ما استسلم شلون يكمل تطرح. If he didn't resign, I would say I lost the game. So he thought he can't take the rook. I take, and that's a back rank. Except that I am covering this square. Anthony, some people just have different thought process. Don't be hard on yourself. That's a good opinion. Ahmed Rabbi, alhamdulillah. Okay, let's move to the next game. It looks like I started to have better time now. Okay. E4. Scandinavian, okay. Attack. Center. Knight. Bishop. Okay, now I'm not so sure that this is the theory of the Scandinavian defense. Because they usually develop some pieces, he's just pushing his pawns. Should I go here? Or here? And I will have... I think... I could have... No, I could have... I don't have that, of course I don't. No, I don't. But... if I bring my queen here, I will be able to take this pawn. This pawn cannot take because the pawn is pinned. I can even go here. No. I go with my knight here. Or here. No. It's a very bad square for the knight, but it is a square. Attacking the queen. He takes. I'll take with a check. If he blocks with his queen... what about he push? I'll take his queen. No, he's forced to take, I think. Yeah. I'm going to take with a check. He blocks with his queen or not. And I go here. Or not. Yeah. But he will push. I'll take. Protected. By the pawn. If he take with the bishop, he cannot. Let me take this pawn. I go here with my bishop. Sorry, I go here with my knight. If he takes with the bishop, I'll take with the pawn. I'm doing just fine, actually. Is that the thing? No, it's not. But I can go here. If he take, I'll take. And if he takes, he's not going to take. He's not going to take. But you know what I think? I think if I get rid of this knight, that will be good. And that's connecting the rooks. So, yeah, let's do this. Okay, he's attacking my, he is attacking my queen. And that's not so bad, actually. I will take this with a check. If he blocks with his queen, that's losing his queen. If he goes here, that's another check, and that's almost a checkmate, except it is not, because he does have a knight. I take, he take with the bishop. How do this? Check, he takes, no. Check, he takes with the knight, yeah, so what's the best move here? I don't have that, yeah, I don't. What about I take and I go for this check, that's losing your queen. What's the best move here? I take, and if he take, wait. Bringing another defender is always a good idea. Check, wait, wait. Check, if he takes, that's a check. He doesn't have this, but he will have that. What about I take here? If you take here, that's a checkmate, I think? Yeah. No. He will take with a check. No. Not with this bishop here, actually. Actually, that's why I took with the bishop. It was my plan, actually. No! No! Wait. The knight is covering this. Check. First. If he goes here, we keep hunting. Or not. No, he does have that. That's not a problem, I think. Let me go for it. Check. If he takes, I'll take with a check, I think. Yeah. Check. Check and check. Second. Check. He hides. Uh-huh. What about knight? Huh? What about knight? Check. He will go here or here. I understand that. Okay. If he goes here, that's another check. And he can push. Yeah, that he can do. I push, he takes. I think I need the rook left. It's not gonna change anything. You know what I think? You know what I think? I think I need to move that pawn. He can't take with a check, actually. Maybe protecting this. If I go here, that's a check and losing the knight. Did you know that? Did you know that? Okay. Protecting the pawn. Apparently he will attack my queen. If he attacks my queen, I will go for this check. Yeah, of course I am. Wait. Can I take? No. Okay. Check. He can push. So, how do this? Knight. If check. I hide. No. No. I think I blew it. Or not. There is no check. This is not... There is no check, by the way. There is no check. Wait. Take. Okay, what about take? No, wait. Check. If it goes here. What am I threatening here exactly? Wait. Check? No. Knight. Attacking his queen. not gonna win this. I'm not going to win this. Fuck. It's okay. It's okay, it happens. Yeah, let me do this again. Okay, e45, king is gambit. Declined. Now it is accepted. Protecting the pawn, pushing this, yeah. Taking this pawn, of course. Castling. I'ma take, if it takes. I keep pushing the pawn, that's protected and that's protected. Let's go to the center. I take, if he takes. I avoid taken? No. You take the queen. You take the knight. You take. I take a pawn, I think. That's literally nothing. I can push the pawn protected by the bishop, but if he attacks my bishop, and he will, I will think of something else, like what? What about I go here? That's protecting the bishop. Protecting the bishop, threaten a fork. Yeah, that move. Okay, I'm still protecting the bishop, that's not really a problem. I can push this pawn, I think. No. Is that a fork? No, it's not. I take with a check and you take with the pawn, I go here. No, that's losing the bishop. So how we do this? I take with a check, then I escape. No. I retreat. If he takes, I'll take. No. I push. If he takes, I'll take. That's nothing. I push the pawn, he takes. I'm going to take with a check. That's my decision. I retreat to the bishop. I can take this. Should I push? And he takes? No. What about I go here and I push? If you take with the bishop, I'll take here and I take here. How this is winning exactly? Huh? I go here with my bishop. No. Wait. Let's push this pawn first. Okay, you know what I think? Let's take this. Let's attack. He will bring his rook. But it's an endgame that I can win. I think. I push. I think. The rook is protected twice. Yeah, I can push, and that will be pushing the king. He doesn't have this. He cannot take. He doesn't have this. That's his only move. And you know what I think? I push the pawn. If you take here, I'll take with a check. Yes, let's go. Wait. That's not a check. That's losing a pawn. You go back here. King, I think. Yeah. Then you will have this. No, you won't. Why I didn't go for this check? Because this pawn is not protected. But if I protect this pawn with my king, that's a check and he's forced to go there. Wait. If I take, I lose this pawn. If I attack the rook, I lose this pawn. If I let him take, he will promote. What's the best move here? Maybe check, he goes here. I'm going to take, he will take with a check, threaten this. Check, okay. Okay, there is no way to do this. protecting this pawn, but he will go here, and that's attacking this pawn. But he's an idiot. So I can push this pawn. No. You go with your king here. If he takes the pawn, check. He's forced to go back. And another. Is that a checkmate? I mean, he's 1100, so he knows that this is a checkmate, right? Yeah, that's a checkmate. Zach Bref, عيدك مبروك يا صديقي، كيف الحال؟ Zach Bref, by the way, he's one of the very old followers. I'm so glad that I saw you. How you doing, Zach? And Dimitri. How's it going, my Russian friend? Spasiba. Let's go. Alright. I will just push. If you jump here, I'll take. If check, I will just push. Bishop, if you take, and take with a check, and da-da-da. Yeah, that's in case he pushed. I think the best move here is to push this pawn. Pin in the knight. I know I blocked my own bishop, I understand that, but that's not a problem, because... no, it is actually a problem. Wait. Putting pressure on the knight, attacking the bishop. I take with the check, you take with the knight. No, I take and you take with the knight. I take here and you take with his queen. That's not good. Wait. I take. He takes with the knight and I win his bishop. Or he takes with this pawn. The knight protects the bishop. And that's what he did. I push, he takes. I push, he takes. No, yes. If I push, he takes. So, I will do this. Let me tell you something. Knight, no. Knight. Bishop and castle. You cannot castle, actually. As much as this bishop is taken this diagonal, you cannot castle. And you know, I'm not a big fan of castling alongside, you know. I always regret this. And, you know, as a tactical player, I always use castling as bringing the rook to the f-file. So, I don't really understand why would I castle alongside. I push the pawn, he takes. I'm sorry about that. I go here and he hides. I know that. Yeah, I know that. But I can go with my knight where? No, nowhere. Literally nowhere. Bishop, no. I don't have that. I push, he takes. No. I push, he takes. You know what I think? Knight, I push, if take, I'll take, if take, I'll take. I still have the bishop. The bishop is problem, but you know. Am I lagging? I think I am lagging, yeah. I think there is some lag. I take, you take with the bishop. We will have the same problem. I push, if you take, take. No, I put the pawn. If you take, I'll take, and you take. Then no. I push, if take, I'll take. If take, I'll take. Yeah, I'm going to push. If you take, I'll take. If you take, I'll take. No. If I take. I take. If he takes, I'll take. This pawn is protected. But he pinned the knight, so he can't take this. No, that's a good choice. Yeah, that was a good choice. How do this? If take, take. No. If he takes, I'll take with the bishop and I castle. I think I can't take, but he will take. If I take this pawn, I will never castle. I push and I push. If he takes, I'll take. I think. كيف الحال شكيب? It's Mo. How you doing, Mo? I can push. No, I cannot. He will take. But I can castle. I can castle. I can push this pawn. No. It looks like I am forced to bring in the rook, you know. If I was in his place, I would push this pawn. Because it's obviously I'm struggling with trying to castle, and I think my opponent noticed that I'm actually, you know, avoiding to castle alongside, and I think I am lagging. Relax, am I lagging? He's up a full minute. That's not good. متابع جديد. أنت تونسي؟ نعم. زاروالي. كيف الحال صديقي؟ Okay, that's some lag happening. I am lagging actually. Okay, I wish it's you really have a bad connection. Yeah. Okay. I can push this pawn and win this pawn, or just taken. Yeah, I'm going to take with the knight. I think I'm going to push. If take, I'll take. No. I push. If take, I'll take. No. I push. If take, a check. Yeah. That can be a move. Yeah, let me go for it. Okay, I am lagging. I am actually lagging. Yeah, I am lagging, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to take with a check. He goes here, and that's another check and checkmate. He cannot block this, so I will just pre-move this. I think the thing is, if I go for this check, he will take with his queen to save his ass. That's the problem. So to save his ass, he will, yeah, check. Now he needs to take with the queen, or it's just a good game. It's just GG. Yeah, that's exactly what I know he will do. So. Taken with the rook or taken with the queen? Taken with the rook? Taken with the rook, yeah. Am I still lagging? Am I still lagging? Or it's getting better? I wish it is getting better. Yeah, I think it is getting better actually. He took the pawn. Check, I think. Check. No. Okay, I need to play faster, or it's just gonna be. I think I'm going to lose on time actually. Okay, I am actually lagging. Okay. Another check. Yeah, I am going to lose.